All right. Hello. Hello. Have a flower.
Hi.
Big fan.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi. 3 streams, Jake. Thank you for that.
Hi.
Hope we're doing well. It's getting warmer. I'll tell you that. It's getting warmer. Hope. Thank you for the gift. What is this gift? Because I can't highlight it and I can't see over it. What have you gifted? But I appreciate that. 10 of them in total. Big fan. Big fan. Unless it's like the Easter heart thing. Oh, I see. I see. I added some sound effects as well to the tiki-toki end as well, so that'll be interesting. It is at meeting today. It is a Wednesday. It is at meeting. Last week, I think, was the day I had the power cut issue, so I did Wednesday's thing on Thursday, but today it's Wednesday. It's fine. Nick, think of the 35. Trazy? Trezzy? What's the X meant to replace? Hope you're doing well. Big fan. Thank you for the follow. Why are the older trucks so badly detailed? Because they're old. They were modelled over 10 years ago, really. The most basic ones. Raffle? No raffle? Still? No raffle? Don't get any raffle? Oh dear, looks like Gez is going to have to do that again. I don't know what's going on. Thank you for the rose again. How you doing? And the heart? Laidback, Felix, Kayla, Nick, Mage. Cosmic, thank you for the follow. Sorry, it got drowned up everything else. Star, Chris, Active, Joe, Vincent. How are we doing? Hello, there we are. I want to date now. Renew them. You'll have to tell the brands to do that and then get in contact. You'll have newer ones. In the meantime, use the other trucks, which are slightly better. So if you still like using the old Iveco, for example, use the S-Way, which is new. So, you know. Been following? I should hope so. That's fine. Hello, Heel. You got banned today for the first time? What did you get banned for? How did you do that? Well done. Good job. Now, I know what I need to add to this scene. Only on the TikTok end anyway. It is the... Where's the goal? Goal. There's so many different widgets. I don't know which one I'm actually adding. That one. There we are. And then if I move that off to the side like that. Lovely, right. Honest mistake? I'm glad you acknowledged that, yeah? Banned for nothing? No, they didn't say that. They didn't say that. You acknowledged what it was. Was it around the busy Easter event area? Because a lot of bans will take place there. That's just how that happens, unfortunately. Right. Let me just make sure I've got everything set up. You're messing around with everything, all of that. Thank you, the boss. I appreciate that. IDK and GS, thank you for the gifts. I'm gonna just name any of the like the flowers, the roses, anything you give on TikTok. I'm just naming it as gifts because I don't know half the names of these things. It's a gift. I appreciate it. How's that? It's also nice, and you've got like a nice beige color in the background. Look at a nice warm color, and then you've got the faint purple. That's also the sun right there. This orb down here. That's where the sun is. It's in my room.
I need help.
Dylan, thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate that. I came in a little bit delayed there, but that's fine. Appreciate that. Welcome. Why does it look crooked? Probably because it's the angle. Like the camera isn't like straight on in the middle of the room. So everything appears slightly tilted because of that, perhaps. Or it's not actually perfectly straight. I don't know. Because it looks like it's closer there than it is there. Is that why you see that? Very weird. A 1-to-1 3-spoke. I'm sure it looks pretty good. Drove through an exit at the fuel station, resulted in blocking. Oh, well done. Have a problem when you enter the site with the Easter event. What about it? Are your rewards not tracking? Are your things for the game not tracking? That could be why. Well done, Mage. Good job. Fresh meat, yes indeed. Fresh soul, I appreciate that. What PS? What do you mean on PS? Than the Euro 6? That I don't know about. I don't know the different versions of the TGX. I'm only aware of like the newest one is like the TGX, TG3, something like that. I don't know the names of the previous models because they're all the TGX technically. It's just, you know, strange. Discord. What about it? You put a picture in Discord? What's up? You should join the Discord. Yes, absolutely. How about that? Most of the reports are going to be there. We had a handful of them from there, because yesterday I did driving there, and we completed the event. Easy peasy, I did 6 jobs. What's the Discord? Same link everywhere. Same username everywhere. Discord.gg/. TikTok doesn't like when you put other links on screen. 2026. I mean, we shot over it. I posted a little... Oh, it's 2028 at the moment. So we're in the future now. Parking in 2 spots. 2 weeks. You must have done something else. Because that scenario alone doesn't sound like it gets that amount. Interesting. Interesting. Spot, what's up? Spot. Won't do it again. What do you want about Spot? Your first message must not have come through, because are you telling me they won't ban you? You're telling me they won't ban you, is that why? You've got 2 weeks left. 2 days left. Oh, you can wait those out. That's fine. Don't ask me to do it. That's not how it works. You have an appeal, even if you've not made the appeal yet, you should have. It's not how it works. You don't come here to ask for it. I am not the appeal session. Levy, thank you for the follow. I'm glad that sound works. TikTok follows now have a fart sound, because that's funny. So, Mandeeps, welcome. White, hello. It's because we have 50 to go until 40k. 50 to go. It's a funny sound. Do you hear the sound, or is it only me that hears it? Metin, welcome.
Ow.
It's quieter, obviously, because if you're going to go boop, 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 and there's a lot of these sounds, but you know, right. Sim 2, because there's some reports on Sim 2, and someone decided to get on and do a few of them, so I want to yoink them before they get all of them. Slightly delayed? So do you hear it twice, or you just hear it once? Because it's meant to be like quieter, sort of out of the way, not really loud. The subs, which I re-enabled, that is a bit louder. Just once. Okay, good. Delayed in what sense then? That's fine. That's fine. Cora, oh my god, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. How you doing? Hello. You want to be a mod? How do you be a mod? I don't know how they got stuck there. Someone was asking about how if you can jump over these barriers and just wander through the forest. You probably can, but now you can't get back. So you can't get back, so... Good ending, good. How do you get the bunny ears? They are accessories for the car. So along with the nose, and there's a little button tail you can put on it. Oh, you can go... No, unless you can sort of hop over this little... you may need a bit more speed for that. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, fair enough. This is the Cocoa Factory. This is the Easter event that's ongoing at the moment on TMP. Oh, because I'll be explaining that several times today. It is between Cologne and Mannheim. Is it Mannheim? Somewhere in between those two. White dot. The one in front is the white dot. Who is it? We'll have a look at that afterwards. Probably the one that reported. Shit, they just got... I'm reviewing the report. Shut up. Hold on a minute. Oh. It's an Aurora. Vincent, you're in Prime, aren't you? So it's not you. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, boys, older half an hour ago, that would probably be a little kick thing, because you did stop in time. And they're not on the server now, but they deserved. Deserved. Yeah, these are from the 3... yeah, half 4-ish. Yeah, so what, this is you then? Oh, it is. Oh yeah, because you're in Aurora, but I think you wanted to join the other one. Why is it the wrong way? Oh, overtaken. They're in the same rule. Well, there we go. The session's done. Sim 2 is empty. How about that? Whoa. Incredible. Because someone decided to do it with me. God damn it. Let's go to Sim 1. Oh, that didn't last long. Same rule. They're basically the same thing. Because if you're overtaking, you're in the wrong lane, which is considered going the wrong way. Blah, 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 you know. And you can go on the wrong side of the road to overtake in the first place, so that works both ways around. It's fun. Ricky, hello. Hello, Gio. When does it finish? You have until near the end of the month to do the deliveries, at least. And there is an Easter egg hunt, I believe, that starts next week or something. Nice UI. Thank you, yes. Yeah, we can't link anything elsewhere. Whereas again, the link that Kayla just posted, click that blog link. Click that. Click that. Yes. There we go. Who is this? Is Andy over here? Yes, it is, of course. Well, now we're on Sim 1, and there's quite a lot more going on here, so that's fine. You tagged me in Discord. Okay. Tab out. Let me have a look at this. IRL media. There's better be actual... Oh. That's a massive... That covers half your screen. You'll be looking through the wheel. Heel. At that. Okay, that's quite funny. Looks good, though. Is that on, like, the G29? Is it the base of the G29? You've just taken the wheel off and put that one on. So that doesn't look like the Moser one. I mean, yeah. It looks good. I think Falco will like that. Falco, is quite a fan of the 3-spoke wheel. Yeah. I could just imagine, if that was me at the seating, the angle that I sit at, I'd be looking through the wheel to use it. So your hands would be a bit higher up. It's going to struggle, exactly, you see. 20 stream streak, thank you for that. Soon to you, very soon to him. Yeah, so there's a delivery event, and which is ongoing. Then there's a hunt where you're given a particular area, which is probably the same sort of area, and you'll have people hiding around. You have to go and find them and take a screenshot with them. All of that is in the blog post, don't forget. All of that is there. All right. Ich focus on reports. Decision reports. Can I rate your truck? But you're banned, aren't you? You can put a picture of it in Discord, because I can't go to you, can I? Something to get used to. Yes, well, as everything new, of course it is. That's fine. HB mod. To be a TMP mod, you need to not have a band for a particular amount of time. So that's one thing. But if...
Assuming you didn't have that. Thank you, Ashley. So, assuming that was fine, you would try to...
avoid the voice filter as well. Yeah, I've completely forgotten what I'm saying now. Thanks for that. By applying on the website. Thank you. Yes, those are the words in that order I wanted to think of, yes. Hello, Luna, as well. Textures. There are templates that you can download. You might find those on the SES forums and other places like that. People make mods all the time, skins for different things. I don't know about the cars, though. Don't know about that, but people have made template skins for the trucks. That's fine. With the old wheel, well, I have to tab out and look at that afterwards. So. Ashley does not stream, so I'm not going to shout them out. Hello, famous person. I see you. I see you. But they're a lovely person, whether they do stream or not. I'm not sure what's going on here. I have to have a look back at that. Crazy difference? It would be, because the G29 is smaller than the Moser one. It's smaller than what it would be to scale. If you said yours is to scale, that is a huge wheel. Who's famous? You, apparently. What's your time? Hold on a minute. Even if she thinks coffee is food, it's fine. She's alive. Alright, that's the main thing. After 1800 hours, you decided to retire. Why? Why disrespect? Why did you do that? So you agree? No, I don't agree. The main thing that I'm on about, regardless of what the hell else is going on, you're alive, okay? Bare minimum, right? No, I didn't say that. She's gonna clip that now and, like, swap the audio around here. Genius. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. What was the problem with this? Did they think he caused that crash? Could be. New alert. What I need to do is I need to remember it was from the driving in Greece stream, the one alert you have from me, which has the honks and such in the background. Arguably, it adds to the effect of the clip. But I should have just sent just the microphone version of that. But it's fine, right? Consistent. Welcome back, Scuff. Big fan. This person didn't do anything. So the other, it's this.
Ow.
Did you click the wrong person?
Ow.
Hello, Scruff. Hello, Ballistic. Ballistic. Big fan.
Ow.
Hello, Nath. It's you, isn't it? Huh? If Kayla's at the factory, they're probably parked up in the corner with the Pro Mods trailer, because that's where they were like last time. Unless these two are baiting it. I think they are, to be honest. Why else would you drive... Nice, thank you, Lux. Why else would you drive like that? If you weren't trying to bait a crash in between the two of you. Yeah. But you swerved over too much, so arguably you caused that, because there was nothing else leading up to that. Does he turn around? Where's... Oh, he stops over there. Right. But then... Storm said hi. Hello, Storm. Storm doing admin? What's Storm doing? Good job. In debt. I don't get how people drive around for so long while being, like, in debt. They've got no money on their profile, no nothing. It's not a good idea. Do some jobs, earn some money. How about that? He's driving. Ah. Are you doing the Easter event? Come on, take your time, Storm. Gosh. Doing a job, any in-game job would help with the money problem. Yeah, exactly. He's driving the Coco event. Okay. How many has he done so far? Some people go the entire length of the CD road without a trailer. So one, you have no way of fixing yourself. So they'll stay there even if they have 100%. In the road. No money coming in. Run out of money. Thank you for that, Straight. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I like that sound effect. If that is how you encourage people to reach the final goal of 40k, that's how you do it. Thank you, Speed. Not that speed, but a different speed. It's a funny sound, why not? Nath. Next one. Next one, Nath. From Nepal, hello, welcome, welcome. Why is that your alert? Because it's a funny sound. I wanted a really short sound. I can't use the pop, because that's the same pop for the hide the cam sound, because I'd get distracted. It needed to be a different sound. Eric, thank you for the follow, welcome. I like it. You need a very, very short sound. It's not even a second. I like really short sounds. That. Can't have that because I'm going to get distracted. Could have a different pop sound, but... I feel something happened before this report began, because there's a bit of a beef going on between the two of them. Both of them. You follow this one? The funny thing is, I actually did that for the sub. I said, like, sub in the same way and distorted that. It doesn't sound as good, but I tried to recreate it as best I could. I should have set that as a random, like, really low chance emote. I think you could do that with the Twitch emotes. Twitch alerts. Starmat, thank you for following. How'd you get mods? You are very limited on your choice of mods in TMP. You are limited to 3, really. That's basically it. They're frozen. It's pro mods, the seasonal weather mods, 1 per season, and that wasn't their fault. Debus. Yes, all links are on the profile. I think it's linked to like the main link, and then everything else is within that. I can't have the text on the screen anymore directly linking to it. Grimes. Try winter, spring. I don't know what we are. Nice, I like that one. That was good. Okay, so this one doesn't count. However, I feel this does. They're lagging though, a lot. Thomas, Kilt, thank you for the follow. You're at 40k. So the thing is, it appears like you're at 40k. When you've got 50 to go, it rounds up. You know when you round up when you're over half? So technically, no. Technically, no. It's spraying out. I don't think so. What is it? Good time with the head movement? Yes. So the time warps are now random to the point where you could have a really quick one, you could have the normal length one, so if I just move my head slightly, that will be a warp. Ow. That kind of thing. So. Hello, side, a big fan. Thank you, Wilkes. Spring is soon here. Well, I mean, they should get spring has started, you know? Before you know it, you're going to be in summer. So this one went through, the other one went around. Need to change it to daytime as well. That was your fault. The only thing that's actually worthy of something is the thing that happens right here. ID is 110. Why do I need to look at you, though? Are you being bad? Are you naughty, naughty? I don't need to look at you if you're not. And if you are, why are you admitting that? Weather's quite nice, isn't it? Oh, it's getting warm, isn't it? So you see, I think they're just annoyed by what the person's doing. 110. You'll be the backup. You'll go and look at them. If it's to like inspect your truck kind of thing, like rate your truck. We do that a lot, don't we? See, that wasn't necessary. That would be the only thing that would be worth punishing for, because the other one was just lagging. That's all it is, really. They got pushed in a certain spot where they went right, but then again you got this, and then they're trying it again. The only two that were at fault are the two of them. One of them didn't like it, evidently. So you either ban both or none. Kind of a skill issue because no one else was involved. And later on, because the person lags, so they're doing it again. See, kind of a skill issue. You see, this you're doing that. I'll do that. Florence, welcome. Hello, Floof. Do live every day. At the moment, Monday to Wednesday. These are the main days I stream on. You're kind of cancelling each other out, yeah. One of them did slightly more than the other one. It's still worth something. You can't completely disregard it just because it's two people in the middle of nowhere. Jack on Storm? No, unless he's been naughty. Oh, we do have the updated one, do we? You sure? Yeah, we're on 154. Give you the promo's file that's all in one. Sadly not, that would be illegal if I was to give you that without paying it. Warrior, you can download them all separately. It is €1. Like €1.25, something like that. True. Think about it. €1.25. It's optional because it helps keep them going. I think I've said this on and off. Even if it was like €5, that may be a bit too much for some people per version. 135, it's just currency dependent. That's still cheap for what you get. If it was 5, it's just something that'd be definitely worth it. In the way of your screen. What do you mean it's in the way of the screen? Someone tried to take a train? Yeah, because it's a challenging road. They always want the challenge of a dodgy road to drive on, you know. But what do you mean the ProMods one is in the way? What is on the screen? Are you on the ProMods site? That's where you get it. I need to slow down with how I speak. I'm so bad at speaking. I'll never be able to do like a speech. 1, because of nerves, absolutely hell no. But 2, because no one would understand me. Someone's not found. Yeah, because you need the files first. So you need to download them or buy them, whichever version you want, and then you're able to connect to the server when they are in the correct folder. Imagine speaking. The other slight fear would be that I know how I sound here, and that's fine, and it's set up and tuned for that. But if you were to be given a microphone and you're speaking like to a room full of people, assuming you weren't nervous, I don't know how that sounds for them and on a recording. It will probably sound terrible, and I don't want that. That's something that just goes through the mind. You have to have all the map DLCs for ProMods as well, yes. Can't be asked for ProMods? What do you mean it's too long? Too much to discover? Well, yes. It's a massive map expansion. And for this one... Was it this? It was this, yeah, okay. We were squeezing between the two of them. You've got all the DLCs, that's fine. I'm not giving you the files, though. That's illegal! You're not in front. You're not in front. I get you want to go that way, but you're not in front. You've now made that person go this way, and they probably didn't want to. To set up? It's really not that bad. If you're going straight into TMP after buying it, you have the files in the zip, you just put them in the particular folder, very specific folder, and that's it. Sure, the first load into that version will take a little bit longer, but what's the problem with that? It's fine. It's fine, really. Bad driver, they are a bad driver. And they got punished for that. They got punished. Skill issue, really? Yeah, it just checks if they're in the right folder. I kind of want to do a flashbang. I'm going to give you a warning for a flashbang. Someone's name is Chicken Jockey. That meme is... No. The mess that people have made in the cinemas when that comes up is... That's a bit much. I mean, come on now. Is this near it? It is. Okay. Need a gamba? Yeah, it's still broken, I'm afraid. You have to do a manual gamba. Sorry about that. You don't have to. You have all the files, it does nothing. Okay, what do you mean it does nothing? If you're downloading them without the payment of them, they'll download in segments. What do you mean? There's nothing for me to fix. It's not my fault. It's not on my end. It's a Stream Elements thing. I didn't touch that. When you download them all separately, you have to unzip all of the files in one go. So you select all of them and unzip, and it will put the correct amounts of the files there. Does that make sense? That's why buying it is arguably easier. Misha, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Hello. 7-zip. Whatever zip program you want, it doesn't matter. They all basically do the same. The WinRAR that no one actually pays for. Despite you can just use it forever. Police had to act. I've seen some videos where someone brought an actual chicken in, which was rather funny, but then they're just throwing all their popcorn everywhere. That's not cool. I don't want to clean up that. Rate your truck? I'll have a look.
I suppose I'll have a look. Someone said it on the mic? Nice. It's also a sound effect. There's a sound library for the TikTok alerts that I can find. What?
That sound is already in there as well. If I were to use it. No, I'm not going to use it. Fireworks? Oh my god. Probably little sprinklers and things on there. Apparently, some owners of cinemas and things like that enjoy it. Like, they found it funny seeing the videos. I doubt that. Well, maybe they did, because they're still making money off it, but the cleaners definitely don't enjoy it. I look like Steve. I do not look like Steve. No. No. Spilled a drink? Yeah, because it's all downhill, isn't it? Oh, but then it sinks into the carpet, and the cinemas already stink of popcorn. Oh. Oh, I don't want to walk in there. Okay. This person must have done something incredibly chaotic because, I mean, what's going on? Warning to behave now? Now? Oh, I bet. You're kind of putting in front of him, so that's your fault. No, I'm fine with popcorn. I'm just saying there's quite a strong smell when you walk into there. Buttery popcorn. It's an interesting smell. Because it's quite an enclosed area due to the sound quality and things like that. Probably is. Just Cause 2 is a game. Energy, welcome. Yes, Just Cause 2 is a very... a couple of months ago, it recently turned 15 years old as a game. It's a good game to play. It has a very, very long story. That and Just Cause 3 are very good games. Would recommend. Would recommend. Just Cause 4, maybe not. Apparently Just Cause 4 was a bit of a flop in comparison. But the other two, yes. When I was a kid, yeah, very long time, very long time. The enjoyment of just... you have to blow things up. Like, that's it. But it's so good. I have a steering wheel. I do have a steering wheel. It's a G29. I'm not the one driving today, though. I wouldn't drive like that. Absolutely not. I was trying to work out... this one... doesn't do anything? Well, you're here. 016. Think it's going to be in movie 2? Why? What's the point in that? They already made up a story about it, so... why? It is disrespectful to the cleaners, exactly, to just make a complete mess of the place. If you make a mess of any publicly available place, and you don't clean it up yourself, you know? Just Cause 3, it looks really good. I don't know exactly, I think that's maybe 2015, that game? So good. I think Just Cause 4 is maybe 2018, 2019. If there's going to be another one, better be good. Better be good, considering Just Cause 1 is, probably as old as me. It's confusing in a way. I'm looking at the chat and kind of getting distracted. This person must have done something to anger two people at the same time, so they both kind of bump each other and sort of cut each other off. The argument there, I'm just trying to work out if this one actually does anything. To the same degree. Like this? You're driving in front to sort of bait them to go round, but you didn't really do it very well, did you? There's that, which then prompts the person to cut them off. They were trolling. Yeah, because you drove past. So does your report involve exactly this, or does it involve something else? But later on. For yourself and not apply any punishment? No. Just because of that, I will apply punishment. It's later on. Okay. Uno momento, because now they're all moving on. Those two were already banned anyway. 16. Okay. Gonna give you a surprise. There we go. You're welcome. Caught you off guard there. Whoa! Can't apply punishment on staff members. No, not in the same way as players, no. The idea is you shouldn't need to, because why are staff doing bad things like that? Why would they do that? You wonder what's going to happen? Well, if you go to the cinema, you might have people laughing about that, because apparently there's a few funny things, like when he talks about the nether, when he says who he is, that scene, and then probably something else. Apparently he sings after cooking some chicken as well. The Steve one, yeah. It's just a bit dorky, you know? It's just a bit, like, haha, I get it. Is that the player though? It was at night, so I can't tell which person they were targeting. The villagers, yes. OGs of the game remember when they were called testificates, whatever the hell that means. But I feel it's probably a good idea for them to change the name. Looking for being out of the role? Not at the moment, no. No, I was CM and then went back down to GM. GM's fine. Because I was basically on stream anyway, doing the GM stuff still, so. That name? I think the younger generation wouldn't have been able to say that clearly, so. Look at the ProMod server. I don't have the newest version of ProMods yet. GML? I was a GML before CM. I don't really have any need to be a CM or a GML again. Ah. Nice. Okay, so this one, yeah, they were baiting you to go in the middle there. Bam! That was pretty good. Beezer, thank you for the follow, big fan. I like that sound. It is trapping people. I really don't get it. You have the same job as well. What's the point in that? You've ruined your own job by causing damage to others. Why? When Minecraft online game? Boy, have I got a story to tell you, eh? It is the one I banned already, but this is just backup. It's backup, so if I do that as well, just so I can associate the two together, more evidence, why not? Ka-ching, you know? The more the merrier. Thank you for that. And you're still there. Finish your job. Berlin. Haven't done any of Berlin yet. Okay, what were you tagging me about? You sent a DM or something? That's a nice truck. Yeah? Given it's an old Scania. Not bad. Not bad at all. And I mean, because it's a Scania, good choice. Good choice. I don't have any complaints about that one. The bull bars on that one are a bit subjective, really. I don't know if you can put... The coloured ones may not work on that truck, so I think going with the standard chrome one is fine. A lot of grey. Looks like I've never played the game before. Huh? But then imagine if it discovered, based on where the person I'm looking at goes. That'd be funny. Robin, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Appreciate it. Difference in wheels. No, I haven't yet. Hold on. I tabbed down to look at speeds thing, because otherwise they'd keep bugging me about it. Nicely, of course. Get good, boy. This one is the kind of thing you drove through each other and didn't see. them. A bit of a whoops. Yeah. Point and laugh. That's funny if you're still streaming as well. Hello, John. Welcome. Hello, KO. Is that how you say that? Welcome, welcome. This is Laggy. This is in Duisburg. Let this morning. Would I be happy if the city road dies? I think I'd be indifferent, really. Happy is a bit mean. I wouldn't be sad in the sense of like actually crying. It would be like the end of an era, in a way, yeah. I just want to see how people take it. What they do after that. Like the next step. You know, like when a company, like part of a company or something else, like closes and you know, we're moving on, we're doing this now, and they make a bold move to change it. You just want to see what the entire situation is after that. Yeah. People, it's not empty. Come on, where are the people? How have they not spawned in for you yet? There we are. Good God. That was laggy. The most interesting role, where you think you learned the most? Probably the most diverse one would be like the CMs, the community managers. In most of the management roles, because they communicate with each other obviously as well, but the CMs generally is just anything social community related, so that one's quite diverse in what you do. Many FPS, you can count it, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah? What a laugh, chat. Damn right. I do feel bad. It's funny with the difference, because you're being overtaken by someone doing less than half of your speed. But again, if it's that bad to others, what does it look like on their screen? Are others this laggy for them? Is that how that works? 1 FPS. I think 1 FPM at this point. And well, so far he hasn't done anything. He's not actually blocking. I think he's just fully lagging out. This game is very dead. If they're still there, no. Not sure what happened to the game, but maybe it finally did cut out. But the traffic will shift to. Depends on how they do the road layout, but the underneath highway that kind of mimics the city road, that will probably become busy. But then again, the city will still, in the sense of the traffic in the area will still be there. There will still be a road of some sort linking Calais and Duisburg. It just won't be one singular country road. It will be like a series of these, which is fine. The most boring one? Oh, well, I haven't been in every role, so I don't know which one's the most boring. If a role is really that boring, you wouldn't be the role, would you? You know, you wouldn't do it. Hello, Philip. I'm doing well. Welcome. Hope you're having a good week. Good day. Feel bad? I do feel bad for them in a bit. But if I knew that my game really couldn't cope, I wouldn't go there. Wouldn't even go anywhere near it. Adil, thank you for the follow. Welcome. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. Less than 40 to go. Belk, welcome. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that sound. I'll slowly add a few more, but I don't want it to sort of overpower all the other sounds. So like while I'm talking, you hear like a fart sound, a ping sound, God knows what other sounds. That's a bit much. Okay? Very short, clicky sounds. They're fine. Chaos, thank you for the gift. No, this is the middle fuel station, I'll call it. You have like hotspot names for it. So in between the city road, this one is directly in the middle. Heading towards Calais though, yes. Someone is interested? Others can be boring. I mean, you could say the example of if you're in a role for a long period of time, it could seem to get boring. I mean, you've done most of it several times, right? It depends on how you take it, really. Again, if you really are bored of it, I think you would cease it, you know? Easter bit is crazy bad. It is indeed, Egg. You have a fitting name for it. That's why if you want to be in the traffic and just in so much mess, you go on Sim 1. If you want to get the jobs done, you go on Sim 2. We did them yesterday on Sim 2. Didn't really take that long at all. Because there's still a decent number of people on Sim 2. So. And yes, I'll have a look at your thing in a minute. Hold on in a minute on the Discord. Hold on. They merged in there because this person was merging out. If they weren't, I think they'd go a few more slots ahead. Looks calm. Don't say that, you might jinx it. Don't say it looks calm. Don't say that. The forbidden, like when people in workplaces say it's quiet. The forbidden quiet. And something pops up. That was a... You know, the breaking after that was bad. I'll kick them out. Not a good idea. Interesting colour of the purple for the truck. I'm seeing your picture. I see that, I see that. You said you had a comparison picture. Heel. Was it you that said you had a comparison picture? Oh, no, yeah, you put it in front. Yeah, it really goes to show how small it is. I see. There was a bit of text after that. Me saying that term sounds a bit sus, doesn't it? It is basically double the size. Well, get used to it. Enjoy it, mate. Enjoy it. In online media. Yeah, that one ideally should go in the ETS media channel. If you can swap that over. I've seen it, so you don't need to tag me again, but put it in the ETS media channel. Just to keep it a bit clean in there. No name. Lovely. Think I banned you 2 weeks ago? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. There's more. There's 4 of them. Look at that. Cool. Hello, Sammy. Welcome, welcome. Could have been me. Maybe not. I don't know. Looking amazing. Oh, hello, Lobster. Big fan. You like how it looks? Not me. Yeah. Promod's no speed limits. No, Promod's does have a speed limit. It mimics Sim 2's speed limit, which is slightly higher. 150 on Sim 2. But if you're in the hotspot of Sim 2, you shouldn't be reaching anywhere near 150. By that means, then you notice the list isn't really budging at all. Message. Sim is the most important position. Too many people change in a very short period of time. And that depends. But yes, I think I described it in the sense of how they communicate with all the other teams and different whatevers. I think CM sort of glues everything together. So yes. I don't know which one is truly the most important role, but it's up there. It's up there. When they have new cars, every month or so they rotate with whatever cars. I don't know what this is based on, but this is the current public vehicle, I think. Doesn't replace the Skoda.
Just goes alongside it. There's one for Patreon and one for normal players. No, it used to be every 14. It's now every month.
Every 30-ish days. Renault? It looks like a kind of, you know, like the Renault, what's it called, the Twingo or something like that. It's like a little hot hatchback kind of city runner type car, that's what it is. No, you didn't need to do that, did you? It's my favourite type of overtake, when people overtake with city speed limits. You're already limited. Don't try anything funny. Don't do that. To Peugeot? What's the exact name? Peugeot 306? Could be, could be. 208? We've got a bit of an argument going on here. It's not going to be the actual licensed vehicle. It's just going to look like it. Like there's a one that looks like a Tesla. It isn't. It's close though. That'll kick for. It was close. Where are you from? Guess. What does it sound like? Logan, thank you for the gifts. Appreciate that. Probably banned you before? Harry, I might have. It's flattering that, as if I'm the only person doing it, but no. It could have been any of us, you see, because everyone the names are anonymized. So I wouldn't know until I'm sorting it out later. And even then you wouldn't know if it was me, because that's anonymized as well. The only way you'd know is if you recognize that it's your truck in that time at the report. Sound from Scotland. Maybe it's me doing silly voices on top, but you got the first bit right. Yes. Correct. The most important, interesting question. Proceed. What on earth could this question be? See this? I really don't get why they got rid of all the trees for that. You didn't have to do that. You really didn't have to do that. But yes, there'll be a YouTube video tomorrow, which similar in structure to how we did with the April Fool's video, which did really well. So flying over, looking at changes, then looking at the area in question. Of course, in that one, it was CD Road itself, but you know what I mean. So stay tuned for that one. I am Wilkes. Not on the green platform. You have to call the names based on whatever color they are. So the other red one and the purple one. Yes. Why is it bald exactly? Why have they trimmed it? You've just left with 4 trees here. What's up with that? Because when I first flew over it, I thought something's different. Why does that look different? And I realized, of course, there's loads of different types of trees here. It's like a forest. The add-on team added the traffic lights back. To where? To the entrance to the arena. You know what I mean? Maybe. I think I've only seen one. The first report was from that area. I haven't seen any more since then. The ban today, 1 month. That's a history ban. Remember that. This is the city road, yes. Well, people are slowly spawning in. There you go. What on earth was that about? Oh, in single player. Yeah, because in single player there's 2 sets of lights, but we removed the second one because it isn't really that necessary. You're already going slow enough from the first one, so you don't really need the second one. Does that make sense? Rookie having 1 month. Hello, Christoph. Matt, thank you for the follow, big fan. Pope, thank you for the gifts again. Yeah, there's no real need for the second set of lights. I think that was the idea for removing them. Saying something about the moustache guy. What on earth did you say? Hopefully nothing good. You shouldn't really be talking about people like that at all, should you? Even for a prank. Because it's not actually that funny, is it? But again, you've got to be careful of the wording. I say this because it isn't solely for a month. Like, you didn't say the thing and you got a month from that. You got whatever the first length was, if it was done in-game, and then the history bit is what makes it 1 month. 3 months for overtaking. You see what I mean? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Literally speaking, no, you didn't. You can't keep... I really don't like when people sort of... I know what you mean in the wording. I know what you mean. But, nice. The wording is different. It's technically different. This is why people don't understand why the ban magically gets longer. That's what happens. There's something harmful. Well, I mean, if you're talking about particular people like the Moustache Man from back in the day. Very particular people, yeah? Shows one thing. That one thing could have been bad enough to warrant that, you know? Green... Dommy, Drift, thank you for the follows, welcome. I'm still confused on what this person's doing. Their engine is dying. The Easter jobs. You can look at the latest blog post and it will tell you where they are. Go to Cologne and then you go south of Cologne and you'll find the new industry there. That's where. If you could change one thing in the roadmap, that I don't know. There's probably a handful of things that people would want to change, but if I could pick one of them, that's very limiting. I don't know what I'd pick. I would like to see AI someday, not in the way that it's done in single player where it's literally everywhere. It has to be in some other way. So that was dodgy. Now we go back to the start. This person, I don't get that. I really don't get that. How to get perma? You have to do something really bad. Hello, Nobina. This is Sim 1. Sim 1. How you doing? GTA Online. Well, in a way, it would almost be like in Convoy's case, because the traffic is based around you, if that makes sense. Only in DLC areas. I think the plan would be to not have it basically anywhere near CD. So the less players there are, the more AI there is. And vice versa. You can make a new account. No, you cannot. Why do you think that is? Why would you not be able to do that? Think about it. Now, of course you can't make a new account. No. You saw yourself? Naughty, naughty. This was the attempted overtake. Kind of pressuring them to move over. But then it's the bit... It's here as well. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I have absolutely nothing that would read your appeal. When did you make your appeal? It can take up to a few days for the appeal to be looked through. So keep that in mind. Won't do it yet. Don't say that. Don't say that. That's bad. If you spoof. We're not encouraging evading. It's an incredibly easy thing to respect. Okay? Don't do the thing to get yourself banned in the first place. Yeah, appeals do get accepted if there's a good reason for it to do so. Most of them don't. Because there's no good reason for them to be unbanned. Like, yes, if you apologize, that's appreciated. If it was an accident, accident's going to happen. But if it's an accident that could have been avoided, like this, why did you turn when someone was nearby? Why'd you do that? Huh? Say it was your brother, yes. Blame someone else. Now, the thing at the beginning with the other person, the purple vehicle. Good day, Keys. Dragon, thank you for the gift. Mia, Mario, welcome. How are y'all doing? This is annoying because more people do need to spawn in, but I don't get... I have a feeling there's someone else there and they bumped into them. See? Probably that person. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Slowly, more and more spawning in. Is it that person? No, it might be someone else. More? No, I don't think any more are going to be spawning in. Well, I mean... don't be overtaking it. 6 bands to appeal 2, both successful. Congrats. But that's still quite a lot of bands. Overall, isn't it? That's not good. 14 mil in ETS 2. Well done. I have 2.1. Horsty. Imagine. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate the follows. Oh, you're trying to be funny, are you? Huh? I know what that says. Do you have it as well? No. You know what this phrase means? It's a naughty naughty. One of many naughty naughties. I only know that from working it out, and it's a CS phrase, isn't it? People say it in CSGO, don't they? Let me just make sure. It's not Hawaiian, and it's not Hawaiian. It is Russian. There it is. Also, this is live in real time, yes. Right now. 405 706. Pick a number, Vincent. Good God. Pick one. 786. Okay, what do they do? What did they do? Change, remove, into interior plates. And I have to teleport them, so you can do that. We're in Brussels, that's fine. Now we wait. They're blocking the exit. In a moment. Which road? That was the CD road. The busy CD road. Emma, Lobster, thank you for the gifts. So I call them gifts, because I don't know what half of the names of these things are. I appreciate that. The team as well. Lobster, as you're here, what the hell is the team thing, the TikTok team? It's like if you donate a few small things. It's not a sub. It's like a mini sub. You can't really do anything with it. What's that about? I appreciate that I have quite a few people in the team. But what the heck? John the purple truck. No, you're not. What do you mean, the purple truck? I have to wait and hope they've changed it. Body got kicked? Good. If Storm is still there, I hope Storm is kind of paying attention. And then if they've ended now. Most memorable? I can't pick one. Some of them have been, I think, if you were to list really busy events in TMP's history, I think the Big Sur event in ATS comes to mind. Operation Genoa comes to mind. Those things, they could qualify as like memorable, very specific events because, oh my god, the turnout for those events. Okay, so they've removed the bad one. What does that mean? Does that just mean go? Because the entire phrase is go F yourself, essentially. It just means go then, right? Just go, okay. We go, okay, well thank you for changing that. I appreciate that. The racing one with the trailers? That was good. Yes. We're listing specific things that were simply done on TMP, not necessarily TMP specific, though there have been a handful of them. They get a hot badge. They do indeed. I mean, I can see the levels here, which is quite cool. If I look down, I can see them. I've got the phone up. I like that. Yeah, real ops. I don't know what the best real ops was, though. That would be a follow-up question. Shark, thank you for the gifts. Because I've been involved with all of them since 4, I think. The bridge one was really good. I think Big Sur was the ATS one. Big ATS one. What else? Could open that question up to the rest of the chat, really. Stobart? It's probably Stobart, isn't it? Basically. What's your favourite event? Operation HQ. True, that was quite good. That was, I think, their first attempt at doing like the Operation Genoa one, where you deliver stuff to a particular place. I like that one. When did I join TMP? The anniversary is coming up. I need to check that. I think it's like tomorrow or the day after, but like 2015. Am I really going to miss it out? Oh my god. I need to highlight that. Thank you for reminding me. I'll check my profile. And the amount of people playing? I think it's nearly 4,000 people. Do you know what was good? I could check through my World of Trucks achievements. Because you get, for most of the events, you get an achievement that you've done it. Random construction sites. What you need is in ATS there is the bitumen. If I say it differently, it sounds like we're saying the B word. In ATS, and that's kind of to the side of the road, like roadworks, and you deliver to the roadworks. I like that. We need that for ETS. That was good. The most crowded spot, this. Right here. Wait for it. Right here. A road between Calais and Duisburg. That's where it is. What was I going to do? My profile. My profile first. I'll show you it, because there's things that you can't see. But it is 17th of April 2015. Tomorrow! Tomorrow! And I'm not going to be live for it. Shame. Shame. But I'll post about it. Thank you for reminding me, big fan. And you hate his work, don't blame me. World of Trucks. That's what I was going to look at. What is tomorrow? My 10-year of TMP. My account turns 10. Holy crap. Awards, achievements. Go back in time here. Big Sur, there it is. That was 2018. The home trucker one, that was pretty good. During COVID. Delivery. Some of the basic ones. Trade connections. No, that's a basic one. The racing stuff. That's May of 2018. That was pretty good. Thank you for that, Ashley. God damn it. It's bright enough already. Falling Hope. That was another COVID one. Halloween. The 10th anniversary one could have been far better. All they did was added a paint job for that, and you had to do one job. 10! Like, come on. You're never going to get that again. Maybe when ATS turns 10. But goddamn. Podcasts. What would you rant about? Closest you get to that is the CMs did a stream. What was that about? A stream yesterday or the day before or over the weekend. Well, kind of like a Q&A thing. That's the closest you get to a podcast. Oh, they got the tail. They got the tail on as well. Nice little bunny, hey. No. Check the road at the event. At the area. It's 4 letters, I can't spell it. Did you put another vehicle there? Another image? Exit? Oh, that's a lot. Hang on. Oh, look at that. Oh. Leave that. Leave it. I don't even know where the friendly dot is anymore. Well, there's Kayla still there. Oh my days, yes. Which one's the exit? This is the entrance. Okay, clearly. Oh, there's so many there as well. Oh. Oh, hang on. It's not there then. You mean industry exit? Everything's covered. It didn't... How are you supposed to discover the middle if that's where the building is? You can't do that. How'd you get there? 4 tracks just went flying. Yeah, that's normal. Think of it like the Calais service. I did. Well, I don't know how you do it. You have to do a loop around the building. Too bad. The aerial will get removed at some point. 140 people nearby. Oof. Some of these are past reports, but then again, we're doing them from the most recent one upwards, so the people are still on at the time of reviewing the report. So it's both. But I must say, the area is modelled pretty well. The road is pretty good. It's just very laggy. Yeah, the Halloween one was good. But I think they added a few more trees and sort of decorations and things in the background, so... I heard the fart sound. Doesn't say who followed though. Dark. Thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate that. Why? Where is it? Scammer? Nothing. Have a flower. Welcome back. Big fan. Miracle these sounds and it's just disconnected now. Not showing. The fart sound is a TikTok follow. For those wondering. Appreciate that. Random job building? Well, it basically is. It's like a factory building. That is what it is, right? That womp is normal. That's fine. Okay, fine. Fine, we'll do... Let's just get away from it. Please don't make it be in this area. It's not. Okay. Mr. Flowers. Means a lot. I don't quite know when I started doing that. I think it was because we had the People Flower or Apu Flower emote, and I thought, what if I had one in my style holding the flower? And then I got an actual one which is basically the same. So, There you go. I've been well, big fan. Hope you have too. Yeah, the idea is when you submit them to the people you want to make them, you sort of, here's what the emote looks like. Can you do it like that, but with this continuing style? So it's like 40k. The goal is almost there. The goal is what the supposedly actual number is. On the profile, it rounds it up. So, oh, nearly there. No, CD is still busy. CD is still busy. In some places, maybe not as much. Yeah, it's close. It's close. I wish you showed the entire actual number on the profile, but then again, it would be quite a lot. So it appears like it is, but until that goal number down there, which looks like I'm pointing at nothing on the other platforms, but on TikTok is there. When that one goes over, then we've done it. I appreciate everyone that has contributed to that. How close we are to it. Huh? Good job. That's all sounds at once. Dennis, welcome. Dash, welcome. Plinter, welcome. Not even done yet. It's not over yet. What a pepega. Now we wait. Yeah. That's what you get. You redeem that I have to watch it all the way through, and I will. Head it back on. Good. When they all stop glitching around is when the report will be done. There. Right. So there was something near the start. Is that the same person? I'm very curious if that is the same person. Could be. Okay, suspect is gone. Okay. I imagine if it is. So these two have one of the biggest beefs in history where it doesn't matter who else is nearby, how many are nearby. One person on the mind. User reports. There's two variations. These ones time out, Harry. That's why it's beneficial to upload a video as well. Some people cannot record though, so that's why they go for this option. So both work, it just depends on which one you want. Here we go. Ta-da! Like, they thought that would work. So it is them. But why? What? Why? Because at the beginning, it's already happened. I'm very confused. Ooh, that was close. All of this bit is at the 110 limit. They're getting a bit close to the others. There you go. Fast and Furious, it is indeed. You have a faulty wheel as well. I mean, I get it, you're like, yeah, you may not have enough to be able to, like, send it back or repair it properly, but what are we supposed to do about that? It could spin out, it could stop working. The USB could break, for example, and it could, you know, you could go in a straight line around a corner. What are we, you know? G920 with a shifter? Good choice, good choice. There we go. Good job. Good job. Right. But then why do you choose to do that? Huh? T150? How long have you had it? Is what you had. Okay. What do you use now if it's faulty? Do you still use the faulty wheel? What was that?
Huh?
Huh? Exactly. Welcome back to those joining in with the TikTok stream. Big fan. I can slowly see it. They didn't. Oh. Selling it. Okay. Yeah, just in case it happens again. I suppose so. I suppose so. I really don't want mine to break. Because the pain of just having to go through getting another... I'll probably get the same wheel again. It's fine. But, you know, the hassle of doing that. Good day, Semmel. Welcome. Welcome back. Name of the moist. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, G920 is good. I have the G29. They're basically sort of siblings in the wheel world of wheels. Both pretty good. The G923 is a slightly modern version of both. So, kind of in between the two. 3 streams, Cheek, big fan. Yeah, basically same thing, just slightly different. I think G920 has slightly less buttons, but you may not assign all the buttons anyway. Okay, down here. Planning on the Moser, maybe next year, because your current one, G29, broke down. Okay, the Moser I hear is pretty good, yes. Was lag. What was all that about, though? But you, because just before I made the report, they said sorry. So how do you, how on earth did you not see them at that time? What was the merge for? That wouldn't have worked in the first place, regardless of where they were. What? Why do that? You merged in front of them in that moment. I want to know what they saw on their screen. If that chat log is relating to that scenario. How long's the cooldown? I don't know. It just stops you from being an addict, a gambling addict. It might be like 30 seconds or something. Do you choose them? Yeah. They could have continued, but then they may not have known how much further they'd be able to go. So. Ols, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Getting very close, chat. Very close to that goal. Could we hit it today? The TikTok goal right down there. Could we do it? We could. 777, welcome. No, I mean, I'm glad you put the translation with it. Because I wouldn't have known what you said otherwise. You might have also been timed out for a, you know. Hugo, thank you for the gifts. Seed. Spelled, you know, C apostrophe did it. Stream Grace, are we okay? It should be fine now. It did before. Internet briefly cut out. It had a hiccup. Are we okay now? It should be. Welcome back. Or midway through the stream. Oh well, it's alright. Welcome back. Looking okay? Good. Apologies. So the thing is, the slightly tacky thing in TikTok case, there's a stream key every time. You have to put in the new stream key every time it restarts. The YouTube stream, maybe I shouldn't have toggled for it to automatically turn off. But for now, we're not doing the YouTube stream at the moment. So, hamster went on strike. It fell asleep. So, oh well. Have I kicked you? You would know that. I don't know the names. I don't see people's names like this. So you would know if you got kicked. But it wouldn't say who kicked you though. You got kicked by admin. You got kicked by team member, you know? Oh, you used the translator, I see. That's fine. That's fine. Why is it so crowded? Because it's the hotspot. And people go there because other people are there, and so on and so on and so on. It continues. So. Didn't work? Why didn't it? What thing? Why didn't it work? That's not funny. Why are you doing that? That's not funny. Really? You should have. I'll have a look at that one. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hello, Alex. Some of the TikTok chat isn't showing up in the overlay thing, so bear in mind if I skip some of them. Alex, spelled slightly different. Marcel, welcome. Welcome. Appreciate all the people joining. Very close. Almost there. Oh my god, it's almost there. I should have put a little like jingle song with it. Jingle tune. How do you do things? Those are channel points. Below the chat box, you should have a number. Those are your channel points. Not the ones that people are gambling in the chat. You get those by watching the stream. That's it. Gracias. Gracias. Got the grass? Yeah, hold on, hold on. That was a quick one, you see. I just went whoop like that and then whoop. You goon? Good for you. I mean, yeah. Never good. Okay. Good. It's bad in the eyes of the Lord, isn't it? Fucking. I mean, why did you stop there? That was braking, right? Oh, the engine just cut out, I guess. Oh dear. Okay, the thing at the beginning. On the grass, someone was crashed on the grass, right? Someone said. Goldie, I'm doing well, big fan. Alex, thank you for the gift. Alex. This person, slowly overtaking. Well, I guess. Not too sure what their plan is, though. It looks like they were just parked there, wondering when they're able to merge. Whoa. Shifter worth it with the car, that's up to you. If you do use a shifter in general in the game, you'll find it very weird to not use it afterwards. This one, I can't tell if there's anyone else coming because this is out of range of the suspect anymore. I think that one's fine now. Graphics card is broken? It's for 3050. How's it broken? Get it fixed. Where are the doors on this? How have you done that? Because the logo's there. Where are the doors? Oh, you're a troll, I see. Right. If no GPU in a Ryzen 5, that's bad to play on, isn't it? I get the CPUs now are getting a bit more powerful, but you shouldn't rely on just the CPU. Yeah, fresh air for the nothing that's in there. If they do want to do like animations of the doors being open and like you see your cargo go in and out, it should be good to be able to see the cargo within it, at least if it's on crates. So yeah, if you're able to get your graphics card fixed, do it. You may not be able to immediately afford a new one, so considered essential. No, I think the joke was about that. Whether they are, because I think one of the save edits we saw before didn't have the main cab doors either. Girth, good name. Bounds, welcome. Russian name, welcome. Thank you for the follows, big fan. It's a laptop. Ah. So what are you really able to do then? If the laptop is kind of, you know, it's all together and whatever, I suppose you could use the CPU that's on the laptop, but nice. I don't get what goes through these people's minds when they do this though. The Tekka thing is the dangerous, like dangerous driving. I think that's what that means. Because they do all this like zooming around and they just really don't care. That sort of stuff. You don't have CPU. I think the CPU does like internal graphics, at least of good normal CPUs do. I don't know about laptop CPUs. I haven't had a laptop in ages. Chat, if that is correct, down there. There it is. Keith, I think you were the final one, if that number is correct, unless I'm blind. There it is. You know what I want to do? I will screenshot that. If I just... How about that? There you go. Point down to it. Holy shit. It says 40k! It says 40k, shit. Nice. Nice. And here we are. My god, we're at this place. To all those who have joined, I appreciate that. 40k on TikTok, there it is. So what now? What do we do now, eh? This is on TMP, yes. Look at that. It's a mess. So one of the things I did list is like, what if I was to do like certain streams just on TikTok? Different days to the normal days. I may not, because I have other things to be doing. I need to think of something else. I might do like a Q&A. as a video. Because I've never done like a milestone celebration thing. It's just shot up past that. Usually. I'll think of things to do, but I appreciate that. It's worse than the April Fool's one. It's on par with it, I guess. We're on one very thin road. Yeah, you see, if you want to do the event, which you should, it's a good event, don't do it on Sim 1. If you don't want to be stuck in this, don't do it on Sim 1. Hello, McGlynn, welcome. Because they're all just stuck on each other, really. And then,
Crew is a brat. Yeah.
Thank you, McGlynn. It is here, the Cocoa Factory, between Cologne and Mannheim. That's where we are. 41, welcome back. I almost said thank you for 2. A bit more than 2. This is one of these things where numerous people could be a problem. Doesn't work. Okay. I have a feeling of why. So right now I will disable it. Where is it? I've forgotten where the actual thing is. Actions, commands. It's this, isn't it? That one. Disabled. No refunds? Oh, whoa. How dare you? The one, someone did it earlier as well. Yes. Be a good boy and refund the one earlier as well. Running red light. Kenworth added the same day. Ah. ATS ones are quite interesting. ATS bands are quite interesting. See? Yeah. What are we going to do about that? You have to TP away. Arguably better, because you'll be away from the crowd. All pushing each other. That's what happens, I'm afraid. You paused it. Okay. I think on mine, the disabled part of whatever.
Huh?
Thank you for all of those. Holy crap. Are you testing if all of them work? Those ones should. Asphalt Junkie, thank you for the follow. Big fan. 40,001. You are. Very special number. Good. I didn't move that much, but that one does work. Warren, welcome. I appreciate that as well. Big ass head, I know why. Thank you for the gift. See, what I did have is another sound for gifts, but I didn't want to have it set to like per one gift. I could toggle that.
We'll try it out. We'll try and see how noisy, how annoying it gets. Oh, they went flying in the background. I can see that.
Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. There we go. Oh, it's the same person. Oh, so this is the one that then is now stuck on the fence. So if we go back to real time, it's the same one. Yes, okay. If I just do blocking, stuck. Like, please. You're not going to fix that, please. I'm helping you out. Please. If that happens to anyone else, you can get it as well. Being teleported gets you away from all of this. I don't know which one you'll end up in. Probably Cologne. And that only sucks if you're not going there. I mean, this one really does save. See, there's only... Oh, God, it's a mess. It's a mess. They added a service point, did they? Where? Still chaos? As you just saw, yes. But then so is CD Road, you see. You've got 2 hotspots. That is near Cologne. If you go to the city of Cologne in Germany and go south from that, you'll find the event area. You can do the jobs to and from that place, but apparently you can do jobs anywhere on the map as long as they are the specific cargo types of egg baskets and Easter supplies or something. the main box trailer. Either one of those. Should be fine. And some people are doing them on CD as well, which is fine. Wait a couple of days. Go on Sim 2 if you want to be able to do them, or on the arcade server. If you just want to get the jobs done, get you a little award thing for it. Don't do it on Sim 1. Unless you've got many hours and millions in the bank to spare. Yeah. Yeah, you braked on the impact in that, but you were heading too quickly into the corner. If you can't go round that corner at that speed, they were honking because they knew that was going to happen. Yeah. Turn up your sensitivity. Oh, you would think. Only 20 minutes? Oh, you'd be fine. You'd lose about half of that in repair fees. That's yellow, look at that. That was close. Oh my god. Maybe. I don't even know if I was talking during that when I was redeemed. Hope so. Or okay. Oh, it's for everything. All right. This is on the Sim 1, Simulator 1, Simulation 1. Thank you for the follow worldwide. Hope you're doing well. Good there, bumping over each other. Good job, good job. Hello, welcome. What part of Europe? This is right now in Calais, in France. The busy road in question, the most popular road, leads out of here into Germany. The ongoing event in-game is also in Germany. They're all in the standard map, not DLC. Nice areas, really. That's a hat. Oh, I didn't see those before. Where were they added? Because I went to look at this one. This is like those, the Kinder whatever that you open up. You need patience and frames. I don't have many of those. I don't have much of each, to be fair. A few spare frames. Per second, ideally. Shadow, thank you for the follow, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, look at that yellow. Oh, Felix would like that. Felix, you still there? What do you think of that, eh? You like it? You like it? Suspect made the #1 mistake there. You should have stayed in the left lane. Won't you get in the left lane? You should stay there. 4 hours, Kilowatt? Because you get your hair dyed various colours quite often, don't you? Does that not just ruin your hair? Oh, I'm just missing out? Oh, well, not missing out, but you know, am I missing something? Because you changed lane, they were in that lane, and you couldn't decide which lane you actually want to go in. Alt-tab? I don't think they were. Because here, there. Left lane, you're in the left lane, stay in the left lane all the way. It's fine. They went back, and then they went this way again. But no, because they were merging along, but then kind of followed the curve. They just weren't really paying attention. The professionals. I'm sure you do. A lot of different colours. Oh, another one in this colour. Yes, it is laggy, yes, but... July 26th? Or... To be fair, there's a lot of very nice colours in the styles and the way it's done. Pure bleach. Just white, truly white hair. This is in Lille, which is not empty. But this person is laggy. Very laggy. There we go, they hit that. And then you're just sitting here, right? No? I feel bad for the people when they're lagging in a place that isn't really busy. Like there's 10 people maybe? 35? Even in a place where there's 10. I don't get how that's still laggy. For some. Maybe I'm clearly missing out. Wow, you're still there. So what are we doing then? Come on, mate. God damn, come on, mate. They're going to see that their report was declined, but they saw that they got kicked in front of them, so. That is how they should move. Just. What belongs to your dark hair? I forgot what it was called. I don't know if Ashley's still here as well. The method that she has where it's kind of sort of swept back in a different color, but it's more like the underneath is another color, if that makes sense. So the two sort of layer together, depends on how you do it. And then you've got like the ombre, whatever way it goes in a different shade the further down the hair you get. That's nice. You know. There he is! What do you mean? That one again? Is that the same one? Could be. Oh, it is. Yeah, that's the same one. Okay. Different report, though. Old VTC group. Of the yellowy one? Or... the nice option. They've got the similar one to what I use. The same pack. Report before. I see. This is for every report, yes. We unfortunately don't get time to look through every single report because there's so many that come through. But the ones reported on the website, yes. They will be looked through. There's a few of us online doing them, so most will be covered. Most. Oh, come on. Don't do that to a laggy person. Don't do that. Come on now. That's mean. That's a bit mean. Because there's lag involved. Might have thought they're a slightly different place. Josh, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Whether we're South Africans who explains the lag? What ping do you need from there? Like 200? Certainly not as far away as Australia. If you were just driving, if I were to be driving it nice in this mode where the names are whatever, notice how normal driving I have names on, so I don't do admin. I have driven on the city road, like when I did the Lambo drive. That was in this mode, but I was driving. I don't drive and moderate too much because it's fun, but not that easy to do. Nice. This is not with mods, no. It's technically mods within mods, because the multiplayer itself is a mod. It is hard, yeah. If you miss something, too bad. That's it. You can't fly back and go and get it unless you pull over. Can you be a cop? If you join the team, yes, you do get a police car and you're able to do what I'm doing, which is moderating stuff. So technically, yes. Didn't know there were lives like that? Welcome, Jim. How you doing? Hello, John. What's up? Yeah, not many of us stream this work. It's good though. Easter event? Yes. Do it. This is Sim 1. The main server Sim 1. Daniel, welcome. Jasper, welcome. I think this sound is working. If you follow, a fart sound plays. That's funny, isn't it? You can pay. No, the team is a volunteer role. You volunteer to be in the team. Get flung under the map? No, I didn't. When did that happen? I've seen a few people get flung, maybe not under the map. Where are you going? This isn't me. I'm spectating someone else. I'm trying to work out what this person's actually reported for. Blocking, supposedly. 3 minutes. Then no. Because I've been looking at other people. Is it because of the fact that the other one crashed into them? Could be. How'd you join? Chai, my god, he's actually in the chat. How you doing, man? Big fan. Resting up, I hope. Hey? Welcome. Oh my god. He finished his subathon. We were ready to try at the end of yesterday's stream. We're doing well. Yeah, the join is like a recruitment form whenever that becomes available. It's not available yet, so you have to wait. Your first time when you got flung, that's how it works, yes. That is what happens. See, was it that? The thing you just saw there, where they both smushed each other? How's stream? Doing well. Ignoring the fact that the internet briefly had a hiccup, but that's fine. We're looking at bad people. That's what we do on these. Not all of these. Rating people's driving. I hope you're not a bad driver. You might be, maybe not. Remain welcome. Are they allowed to overtake? Anyone is allowed to overtake if you do it safely. Depends on where you do it. Most overtakes are not safe, are they? What I need to do now is... Little streak? No, they would have locked in that day's streak, I think. And I think the streak remains if it's between 30 minutes between streams. Something like that. Because this is all the stuff I was wondering about for when we did the fast food sim, which Chai was part of. That, for me, if I did stream, it would have been like 11 AM. So most people wouldn't have been there. It would have ruined the streaks. Like, is that it? That's the only problem. The only bad thing. Add-on team. Yes. That's different. So specifically for this role, maybe, but not at the moment. There might be some planned. You all have red names. Good God. At least I see them as red. How long are the streams? Usually around 2.5 hours. Not too much, because we get a fair amount of content. The more I go in a stream like this, the more videos there are of people's bad actions, and that takes time to sort. I still have some left from Monday. That's why this is the last one of the week, and then for the rest of the week I'm focusing on videos, shorts, things like that. So tomorrow there will be a YouTube video. As I said, pay attention. Stay tuned for that. Pink is the best? Purple? Yeah, Nathan, it did. It briefly did, yes. Shh, it's fine. It's fine, don't worry about that. Jai, if you're still around, you excited for your trip with Bang? Yeah, best buds. Hey, I hear that's going to be quite fun. Well, next trip, eh? Hopefully this has helped, though. Pass your time. Wish what? With, not wish, with Mr. Bang TTS. And maybe some others. Yeah, I went for a nap, yeah. I think are they waiting for people to come round? Might be being quite nice with that. Unless maybe not. Well, they moved. 83 stream streak? You do indeed. Some people did some of their stream streaks earlier as well. On the purple platform, yes. You're welcome to come over to the purple platform. That's what we're calling it from now on. All socials are the same name. So pick whichever one you want. Hello, Peruno, big fan. You voted no on the little poll I did on the TikTok story, huh? How dare you? First stream. No, the thing is, that's what I was looking up. Apparently, if the two versions of the streams are less than half an hour between each other, it counts as one session. Like the day's session. Something like that. So the streak remains, but some people have like not appeared for one day and then the next entire day they still have their streak. So I don't know how that works in between it. Very weird. There are several streams where I just don't count the streaks anymore. Doesn't really matter. Morgan, I'm glad you do. Welcome. That means a lot. There will be more content, don't worry about that. No one does? Hey. Don't be like that. People do. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. And Aries as well. Did I say that so weirdly? Aries. Welcome. Naughty. Look at that, 5 people. And the number hasn't gone down. Here we are, this is the event area. But we did a good thing today. We hit the 40k followers. So I'm very glad with that. I've been writing down like what we've achieved each month. Because it's very nice. You have like big goals you want to work towards, but you don't forget the smaller goals as well. 40-hour stream? No. That's a lot. If it were broken up into sections, how about that? So how about I just do normal streams and 40 divided by 2-hour sessions. So it's exactly the same as it always is. How about that? How about that? Any more packs from Steam? No, you don't. This in itself is a mod you download. It's a client. And that's it. There are very few mods that work with this mod. IDK, yes I am. This is on Sim 1. The first server in the list. Very random number. That is a good number. That's a good number. How was your day? Pretty good. How was yours? How's your week going? Has the weather been good? It was raining a bit today and yesterday. How was yours? We joke on how the UK has very brief amounts of sun and it's already done. Already over. Shame. No rain here? Who was it yesterday then that was questioning like the rain emote and then very confused? Was that not you? Was that Noble? One of you two did it. Good job. I don't get the need for that. Yeah, necessary. Spring cleaning, very good. You should. How do you become a server mod? When the role opens for it, there have been other roles open recently. This one doesn't open very often because a lot of people apply for it. Ooh, and very few people get it. But you need to stay tuned because it's posted on all the socials of when this role is open. And I think for the previous one, I posted on the story as well because I know a lot of people are interested in this role specifically. So when that happens, pay attention, okay? Good. Am I the owner? No, I'm not the owner, no. Dawn's coming to CD. Oh, good luck. Is playing on the keyboard any fun? Well, it's perfectly fine to do. Perfectly, if you adjust your sensitivity well enough, yeah, it's fine. Obviously, a wheel is the best option, but you can't. Not everyone can afford a wheel, so controller is pretty good. Pretty good sweet spot. But yeah, keyboard should be fine. How long have you been at admin? Quite a while. Quite a while. I think in March is my anniversary of joining the team. That was 7 years. And tomorrow, as I found out, my account itself turns 10. Holy crap. So I'm going to unlock an award on the profile for like, oh, 10 years. How about that? If you don't know, what would you change? I have no idea. I don't think I'd be good at that. I don't know business. I've never owned a company of any sort. Anniversary chain? It's on a day when I'm not streaming, I'm afraid. It's a good moment though. What do you do a belated celebration on Monday? Why not? 10-hour stream. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, that one would be just 5 streams back to back, all 2 hours. You know what I mean? 700-hour stream, yeah? I like your thinking. With your experience, can you say if most people know how to drive? Now, the thing is, to answer that, the list of people you're seeing here are people that have been reported for their lack of driving skill. So by seeing this, you'd think no. But generally, yes, most people know what they're doing. This is just a very handy, curated list of people that don't know what they're doing. Depends on where you are as well. If you're here, you'll probably be hit, bumped by someone, you know. Some people do have a skill issue. Okay, they're not still there. But don't pull over there, though. That's a bad place to pull over. Please don't. That colour. Oh, look at that colour. Not giving you a flower? What do you mean not giving you a flower? Here's a flower. Speedy and Marvin, thank you for the gifts. Going over a walk? Enjoy the walk, big fan. I shall wrap up the stream soon. We've done well. After 42 minutes. Short stream. Big fan. Okay, the reporting in-game is with, on the player list, you find your particular player, unless you want to scroll down to find their name. You can click the names. So right-click. Gives you this. In your case, the mouse will be yellow, because the standard UI is yellow. Find the person, click the person, and then I can't show you on the tab list, because I'm not moving my tab list. You know what, for this I will. Okay, if I put it like that. Here's the tab list. So it's in the middle of the TikTok screen, okay? This little flag here, or the flag next to each person's name. Click that. This pops up. Yeah? Pick a reason and pick send report. That's it. And it goes into this list that you're seeing here. That's it. That's all. 125. And now I have to line that up. There. I don't have OCD, by the way. I just think that looks nice. Did you get that? You get that? The player list is open with tab. Press the tab button to open it. And then on the website, you record the situation from your own POV and then upload that to YouTube or some other video hosting site. Yeah, so it's in-game or website. Whichever you want. But again, not everyone can record their own because the PC may not be good enough. So, why are you driving? I drove yesterday. I did the driving yesterday. We did this exact event yesterday. I've done 6 jobs. Lies. What do you mean lies? What do you mean lies? How dare you? Person's taking a nap. So, be quiet. Ever seen you drive? Correct, you haven't. Top right corner, but low enough to see... Yeah, to see those just to make sure you're still in the zone. I get that. I get that. My trucky list is over the top of that. Usually. Traffic police. Yes! You could say that I'm like the traffic police, yes. What was that for? Besser, thank you for the follow. You could have gone around and then pulled over, but you managed to hit the only other person on that side. Interceptor? Yeah, you could say that. Don't know his aimbot. Yeah, pretty much. What's the point? Ban for no reason. Appeal. Need to appeal that. Uh-huh. Why? I mean, there you go. I guess now you've pulled over. What? I want to see what they appeal. I have a feeling they won't appeal. I think some people, if they do things as silly as this, I don't think they will bother. Yeah, the servers, this is Sim 1, the one at the top of the server list when you join this. We did the driving on Sim 2, which is emptier than this, but similar. Come on, man. God damn it. You and your best bud heading to the area. Overtaking everyone. There they go. Pretty fast. Pretty fast for an MAN. Oh, good bump. Leggy bump. The intro for that is good. Alex, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I'll need to swap the goals around now. Now that our main one has been hit. There we go. Davis, Ollie, welcome. Wait to see. The other one isn't moving, are they? They're not moving. So this one is. That one isn't. But the bit we saw at the beginning counted for that as well. What did the... You've seen so many people overtake, and they may not be banned immediately, but it is funny when you see them overtake and then they get banned for it. That's quite funny. Okay. Good job. Bans or kicks. In Discord? You should. If people don't remember the actual show, they might remember like the theme song of a particular show. That shows it's good. That means it's really good. Noah, welcome. Thank you for following. I like that alert sound. Do you like that? Does it encourage you to follow? It should. It's pretty good. Impress us and Evos as traffic cars. Whoa. I think generally all of those like traffic cops, things like that. The interceptors, yeah. Can't think of any others. Road Wars or something. That all of those shows of the like you're just with the police following. They're very good. Is it because of that? You overtook on the corner and then you had to slow down, which I mean it's on the solid white line, but they had time to adapt. Let it pass on the red ones. What do you mean on the red ones? What do you mean let it pass on the red ones? It's close. It's close, you know? It's close. If I do that and I do that... There you go. So, one of them got banned, one of them got kicked. Because they did differing amounts of bad. There's a lot of people have red lights. It depends on who else is there at the light. So, if no one else is around... and you're the only one at the light, and you go through the red light, it's basically fine. If you want to do that, turn your in-game fines off, though. Don't! Vincent again? It's Vincent. Back again. Guess who's back? Tell a friend. With VTCs like that, you could probably get a lot of, like with Prime, get as many of different members doing it, so it bumps up the individual amounts of people that have got the award. This is the Easter event here. Cocoa Factory, south of Cologne. Most people spawn into Cologne and you go down there. It's about 100 kilometers down the road. Last job. Good luck. Hope you don't get thrown into space, because I'll see it. What a big queue. Recommendation for the event, unless you want to spend hours waiting in the queue, do it on Simulation 2. This is Simulation 1. Because, oh god. See that? There's a lot. Still there. God damn. Someone else in the corner. Who's this? Admin? Camox. Ah, is he streaming? He's doing reports. I remember we've raided Camox before. He has... It's like a disco in his streams. He's got very loud music. No one tells you, do you need all the DLC? You need all the map DLC. Specifically map DLCs. I think there's about 7 of them now. It was the Cologne one? Oh, well done. Yeah, that's nearby. Because ProMods edits... Maybe not this version. It edits areas in each of the DLCs. So you need them in order for the edits to work. Including Greece. Including Greece. So use bundles and sales when you can. That was a good teleport. Where's the Reckless then? 3 to do. Do it. I know you've still got like 2 weeks, but do it. They have to be at least, you know, 75 kilometers. That's not bad. Less than an hour, easy. Michael, thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. Big fan, big fan. Yeah, I need to turn on the sounds for the gifts for next time. I'll do that. Is that your thank you for answering the question? I appreciate that. One of funny jokes. I think because I used to. What was the TV channel? I think the TV channel was called Pick, P-I-C-K, or something like that. And it was just all of these shows like back to back. It was like the equivalent of Dave, but just for that type of show. That's where I saw all of them. Some of them have good themes. Good themes. It is. Appreciate that. Ben, thank you for the follow. Traffic Ops. It's long gone. Oh, well, I mean, we are talking a good few years back. What happened to it? There's not much traffic to the station. Running speed. Well, the server's speed limit, really. So you can go 110 on this server, though if you enter a corner at 110 and you crash, you know, that's an oopsie on your behalf, if that's what you mean. Don't think about this because there's, what's it called? There's a history channel called Yesterday, I think. Is that still going? W. Just W. Oh yeah, because Channel 5 was owned by Sky. Oh, Channel 5 also renamed to just 5 again, but I think it's been like 5 Channel 5 and now back to 5. Five star? Oh, clever. They thought they were just slow moving. Of course, the moment you do it, ITV BE. I mean, I know ITV, obviously, that's the equivalent of Channel 3. Someone plows into you when they're going 110. Well, technically speaking, the speed wouldn't matter as the sole reason in that scenario, because they've hit you. So some collisions happen at far lower speeds than that. Okay. Why are you going so slow? ITVX? I think I've heard of that. 4 as well. There was a more 4 as well. Yeah, I mean, you technically... Well, you could have gone, you could have stayed, but the other one could have slowed down as well, just in precaution, because there's a significant distance. That scenario is much like when you are at a door and the person you could hold the door open for is a little bit too far away for you to stand there and hold it open. Does that make sense? And you've got this dilemma of, do I hold it for a bit longer or do I leave it? And then they have the awkward little run. You know? That's like that. You slam it in the face. Based. Well done. Good job. Yeah, there's a lot of those shows. That's what I mean. They were all on Pick. Used to just back to back, hours and hours and hours. I don't know why they want Ones for the Fire. I was going to say, is it more like private aspects? Because you've got people's houses and things burning down, but you've got ambulance, which goes into people's houses. You could film like your relative having a heart attack or something, and that's on TV. I think admin, you apply. When the recruitment for the role opens, you can fill in a form and you apply for it. It is not open at the moment. Cats and trees. Exactly. Exactly. Have you seen like those POV videos of firemen putting fires out? Oh my god. In a very twisted, morbid way. Not like getting enjoyment, but it looks really cool for what it is. Fire looks cool. Cat POV. I mean, have you seen those videos as well? They just let their cat go out with a little neck cam on it. This one you can tell that there's waiting for that. Oh, wait, is it because... Ah, it's because... that was the person that sped around, didn't brake in time. Or maybe didn't even try at all. Now pushing in. So now this person's like, with the waving finger. And, won't even wear a collar? Oh, most don't. Michael, thank
Crew
you
is
for
a
the gifts.
brat. Yeah.
Dutch. Not. Ruben. 3 names. Thank you for the follows. Shadow, thank you for using your Prime. You didn't have to do that. Have a flower. Martin, welcome as well. So now they're just slowing down, being annoying, being like, yeah, go on then, overtake, go on. And they do, and then they speed up. Like that. Now this one is speeding up, but they're sort of getting close to be like, you're not merging back in. No. And then, boom, just like that, well done. Boom! Good job. Now, go back to their perspective. I want to see the approach speed. 110, 110, 110, 110. Why? What was going to happen? They're going to just disappear, like vanish out of the way? If the crash was going to happen, at least try and avoid the damage you're going to get for it. Hey? You didn't help yourself there. Don't have version 5.4. 5.4? Steam Euro Truck as you do. You mean for Pro Mods? Is that what you mean? Pro Mods 2.54. But for TMP you should be just completely up to date. And on Steam as well. Venom, welcome. Figs? Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hope I said that right. So many people have joined. I appreciate all the new people again. Reached a goal on TikTok. Very happy with that. I did take a screenshot of it. I'll also take a screenshot here. On the phone. There it is. 1.54. Oh, for the version of the game, 1.54. Yes. Maybe Steam hasn't downloaded it properly. But someone did have this issue before. Okay, so if it's stuck, what I want you to do is, in your Steam library, right-click the game, Properties, and then Betas, and downgrade it to a different version. Don't launch it, just downgrade it. Let that fully complete, and then upgrade again by setting it to none, so it fully downloads that version again. Then it might work. Or in a similar tab to that, I think under installation or something, verify integrity of blah 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 blah. All that does is checks that all the files it needs are actually there, like where they should be, that kind of thing. Little checkup. Try either of those. Fakes. True. It could be like that. My bad. I'll have to try and remember that. Thank you for clarifying. Which key? For me, it's numpad minus. That's the key for it. If you press that button, it won't do anything. Just under top right of the keyboard, basically. You don't have a numpad? Well, then you wouldn't be able to use the free cam. You can rejig these keys, but I don't know how easy that is to do. Because all of this is with numpad 8, 4, 5, and 6. And then this is 9 and 3. Discord overlay. As you get admin, you can apply for it. If you, in the purple platform chat, if you type the command admin or staff or something like that, or apply, I don't know exactly how many versions of the command we have. It might give you a link. That's a list of them. Okay. Do you have apply? Do you have admin? Might remove that one. Trying for 4 to 5 days. So has it not completed it? Apply. There you go. in there, and then you've got all the sections for all the different roles. You look for the one that says GM, the game moderator. That's what this is. Though you'll begin as a report mod, which is website. It's basically the same stuff. Then, yeah, if it doesn't do that properly, I think do the verify whatever one, because there may be some things that are missing from it. What to do when you apply? It will turn into like a form with a few boxes and tick boxes and things like that. In the link above that Fags dot. So it's all there. You can bookmark that. It's just the recruitment place for any of the roles. That's where you go. TJ, thank you for the follow. Groot as well, big fan. Bambi, welcome. Daniel, I don't know if I said thanks to Daniel. Whoa. Whoa. Excuse me, sir. Well, that's a bit aggressive. Holy crap. Holy, this better be good. What on earth did they do to get that as a response? Whoa. Gasp emo. I want to check this out. This will be the last one. This is what I've tried to explain to others before. Like, they may have been hit quite aggressively, but nothing warrants that as a response. Don't reply like that. Because what does that do? That doesn't reverse what happened, does it? It now means that both of you have done something. That's a bit much. Bit much. Again, yeah, anger. Anger can, you know, all you have to do is just not type it. Or say it on the radio. Just say it to yourself. Okay? That's it. That's all you need to do. It's better be good. Oh. It's laggy. It's someone lagging. Come around the corner. Now, yeah, that's a bit annoying. I get that. They might have also been going a little bit too quickly around the corner. 80? Horning? Yeah. Horning. And then, Star, they said, look at that. It's just a bit much. You know, they're going to claim that, yes, the person did that first. But that's... Idiots. The C word. No, I think the two words after that would also be quite a focus in this. Is he wrong? The person was lagging. Around the corner. You can't entirely blame the person. Like, yeah, this was a little bit quick around the corner. But for that being the cause of it, it might have just spawned in. So let's just say, yeah, those words are not a suitable reply. Regardless. Okay, let's not do that. Ah. I see. So yeah, because they are lagging, I don't know how far over, literally speaking, they went. They appeared to, because they were sort of bumping over. But, you know. Interesting to see what they appeal with. Because that's a bit much. Yeah. So many things. You don't need all DLCs. Okay, so the problem was that you aren't able to play TMP specifically in 154. Was that the problem you're having? Because it wasn't the Pro Mods version. You don't need the DLCs to make TMP work, no. Tab menu. The player list and the flag icon on the player list after you've clicked someone's name. That's how you do that. Hello, Cobra. Welcome. Accra 10. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, it used to be in the lower corner. Lower right-hand corner, I think it was. I remember it being there. Now it's just a flag icon, yeah. Yeah. Alessio, welcome. Thank you for the follow as well. The proper admin. Define proper admin. What does that mean? I have the ability to do what they say the admins do. On moderation stuff, yes. Click play and it says you need 154 and you have 148. That makes sense. Okay, okay. In your Steam downloads list, is the game there? It does ETS2 need an update? I would do that. One's already been reported for something. Interesting. Actually, no, it's going to be the last one, but it's not. I'm just claimed the wrong one. Never mind. We'll go back to what they did before, because I pressed claim next one instead of claim selected. It's fine. Hacking, though. Yeah, you have 148, but... Wait, where does... What says you have 148? If Steam says you have 154, where does it say you have 158? Like when you launch TMP? Talk too much was that examining the events? No, I do both. I'm interacting with chat. The only time that would get a little bit annoying is when I'm replaying it like 5 times in a row. That's a bit much. Ooh. Oh, they are cheating. Because you have a little warp thing going on. That's a warp cheat. TMP says you have 148 and Steam says you have 154. Okay, so that's where you do the proper download again. Either the verifying integrity thing or the downloading another version and then updating it, I think. Chat is happy. Exactly. Okay, so that was a speed, whatever, where for them the game is quicker than it actually is, because that didn't look like 60, did it? Even that, that's not 95. It's a warp hack here. I want to see what they say to that. Hazards are flashing? Could be. It's where you speed up your game. True it is, yeah. There's boop, 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 boop. Much quicker than it should be. Yes, well spotted. 471. Alright. I don't get the trying for several days thing. If it didn't download it properly, then you would try that again. I'm trying to work out what part of all of that it gets stuck on. I could be the one that's played it before, yeah. That was an accidental report as well, because I wanted to claim the one that I just made, and then by claiming that one, I deleted the one I just made. Luckily, it was my report and not someone else's. So, hello, Starbro. I appreciate that. Big fan. And then this is the same person, but whatever they did before. Not the hacking one. Wild Boy, welcome. Patrick as well, welcome. Alpha, thank you for the follow. Red Nats. Strict have been a little looser. I am a little bit more lenient, I think. I take a while to watch things properly. And I yap about it on stream as if that's going to change anything. Remember what he said last one? Yeah, I didn't say that. I just wanted to know what he did, because then it would have been the last one. But they were already reported. If they're already reported, you go and check that one out as well. You're obliged. What things am I obliged to do? What do you mean? I have more perks, I suppose. More commands I'm able to do. I can teleport. That sort of stuff. Is that what you mean? See that yellow? Very good. They act like they're in a racing game. Some of them do. Yeah, on the cars you get ears, the nose, and a little ball tail. That sounds odd to say. You know what I mean? Bushy tail. Send them up. No. I jokingly call it shifts, based on like when I do the streams, because I stick to a fairly regular amount of time with doing the stream schedule, so I jokingly call it shifts. Then again, see, this one is trying to push back as well. Like, you overtook one because you couldn't slow down in time. Do that. It's fine. That was, to be fair, from a while back though, so they'll be quite confused with that one. Dirt rally with lorries, exactly. Right, that was the last one. Saw someone in your VTC. Well, as long as they weren't the suspect, all is good, right? Hope so. Quite nice when the VTCs be like, oh, I see my VTC, I see my people. It's quite nice. I'm not going to look at that. That's another one of those edits where they've got the... We've seen that before. It just has a really cool pattern on it. These more parking places? Not really, because I think the main idea of going on this road is you don't pull over continually. You've got a fuel station. You've got 2 fuel stations. And you've got a rest area just before Duisburg. Can I check in Duisburg? I did that earlier on. On and off during the stream. It's a mess. Without even being there, I can tell you it's a mess.